Hey YouTube, Joshua the Window Cleaner here with another giveaway night. Here we are on Friday night again. Thank you so much for being with me again here. It's been every week. We are at show 46, and there's so many people that have been here like every week. So just shout out to you. I really appreciate you. We have 2 prize wheels tonight to select tools from Window Magic Supply and Window Cleaning Resource. And if you win from Window Magic Supply, all I ask you to do is when you get the tools, take a picture of it and send it to me. I'm not getting a lot of those, so I'm hoping that I can get more of those. I have gotten a few, so there'll be a couple people probably in the comments right now said, hey, did you get mine? So there is a few people that have sent me that, and I really appreciate it. So, but yeah, so then if you win something from Window Cleaning Resource, please use the tool. Go out there and use the tool. And then after you use the tool, go and leave your honest review on windowcleaner.com. And when you do, make sure to let them know that you won it on the show, so that way they know where it came from, and they can continue to send us stuff so that you can keep winning stuff and it helps you grow your business. But yeah, so that's how it works. If you win, and how to win, what will happen is there'll be a virtual prize wheel that'll come up for each company, and it'll have the tools that they have to give away, and it'll spin, and right above that there'll be a question, so you just want to answer that question as quickly as possible. Now, to be fair, because I have seen people win by seconds, I normally won't do just the first person every single time. So normally I'll go like second person, third person, fourth person, something like that, just to kind of change it up to make it kind of fair, because some people have won by seconds, and you will notice that sometimes you will see your comment first or second or third, and it might not be what everybody else sees. So right after that happens, you go ahead and just answer as quick as possible. Everybody just answer as quick as possible. That's all I can tell you. And then we always ask, like, okay, what did everybody, who did everybody see on the comments that answered first, second, third, fourth, whatever we decide. And then everybody just says what they see. Now, on my end, I think I have the most legit comment time. So what I see on my end is normally who everybody else sees, but sometimes it's been a little different lately. So just keep that in mind. I try to be as fair as possible, and whoever wins, I'm going to send you the tool. And sometimes, you know, don't beat yourself up too bad, because sometimes people in here have won a bunch of times, and they'll pass it forward or donate it to somebody else that's new to the show or something like that. So you still have an opportunity. Just make sure to stay tuned. So now I'm going to go right into that Window Magic Supply spin wheel, and then right after that I'm going to jump straight into the topic. So here we go. All right, congratulations to the third person that answered that correctly. The correct answer was Sorbo. I'm gonna start telling you the correct answer because I haven't been doing that on the show. So the correct answer was Sorbo. Obviously, a lot of people already know that, but you won the Sorbo belt with 3 loops on it. I have actually used this belt for about a year now, and I absolutely love it. Great belt. I think that, I mean, I haven't had problems with it coming off. I have heard of people having problems with it coming off. I could see where you would, and I think my employee actually might have had problems with it coming off, but I have not had that issue, and I really like this belt. So congratulations to the third person out there. You have won this. Also, Window Magic Supply sent me like a little keychain, like some stickers, stuff like that, like some Harry Potter stickers and stuff to stick on your bucket. And so I have that I'm going to be giving to you as well. So every time hopefully until I run out. I guess they'll send me some more, but I just got some more tools. So next week, hopefully you'll start seeing some more of the new tools. I want to try to get some of the tools that have been on here for a while gone, so we can get newer tools you see on the show. You don't see the same thing every single week. So I'm gonna try to let a lot of those that are on the spin wheel now just keep going until we run out. Then I'll put all the new tools on there. But yeah, congratulations, whoever you are. This is what you won, and we'll get that out to you. So just make sure to go ahead and email me at joshuathewindowcleaner@gmail.com, and you can email me right now, and that way I know what your address is. I can ship it to you, because if you don't email me, it's hard for me to get your address. I mean, I have a package here for Tito. I hope if you're out there right now, buddy, please send me an email. If you sent me an email, I didn't get it. So if you could just send me an email with your address, I'll ship that out to you. One a few weeks ago, Sean gave that to you, so I just wanted to mention that right now. But anyway, so now I'm just going to jump straight into the topics. So whoever won that, just make sure to go on there as soon as you get the tool, as soon as you get the belt, take a picture with it, you know, give me a thumbs up or something, you know, and send it to me so I can send it to Window Magic Supply. They would really appreciate that. And that just lets them know that, like, what we're doing here is we're trying to give to the community, the window cleaning community. So it just goes to show that we're really doing what we say we're doing. So that's another thing. So send me pictures. Like I said, I have gotten some, but please don't forget. That's why I keep saying that. I'm sure you know it's like, Josh, just get to the point. You just keep repeating yourself. I know that, but I want people to really do this because I'm giving these tools out. I'm spending my time going and shipping them and everything in hopes that you'll do this for that company. You know what I mean? So just do that for them. Anyway, so now I'm going to jump straight into the topics. Now, I wanted tonight to be a mystery on the topics. Most of the time, I will tell you what the topics will be about tonight, but tonight I decided to do something different. I said I'm going to do mystery topics. I'm going to do topics that I'm not going to tell you until right now, right this second. So it's going to be a little different. What I did was I thought it would be interesting to talk about something that I looked up. So I looked up 20 daily habits of successful people, and I'm going to read the list that I got from the internet, and we can all say if we do these things. So I want you to interact on here on the comments. So I'm going to say these things that the internet says. I'm not saying this is my opinion. Oh, this is the 20 daily habits of successful people that you need to make sure you do every single day. I'm not saying that by no means, because I'm actually going to tell you there's some of these things that I don't do and that I don't agree with. So, you know, you'll get that take too. But I want to hear your opinion. So in the comments, I want you to say, like, whether you do these things, if you feel comfortable. Obviously, I'm not forcing anybody, which, I mean, can't do that anyways. A lot of people on here that are watching don't even really talk, so that's okay. But yeah, so I'm going to do 10 of the topics during this show, and then I'm going to do 10 of the topics during the live show after this. So you want to make sure to stay for the live after to hear the last 10. And we're going to talk about some other things at the end of the show, determining what time we're going to do the live and all that. We're going to talk about that at the very end. But I want to go straight into the topics right now. So during the show, I want to hear your opinion in the comments on the daily habits list of successful people. So yeah, let's see. Let's go ahead and get into it. So the first one that it says is wake up early. That's the first one that it says that daily habits of successful people. They wake up early. So who out there wakes up early? Let's hear it. Do you wake up early every single day? A daily habit of yours is it waking up early? So I woke up early for years, but the last 2 years, not so much. When I was building my business, I woke up at 5 every single day. Some might say that's not even early. I mean, I know some people get up at like 3. I think I read the other day that The Rock gets up at like 4 o'clock every morning. So, and he goes to the gym and hits the gym. Obviously, look at him. He looks like he goes to the gym every day. But yeah, so who wakes up early every day? I don't, like I said, not so much now. I'm on kind of baby time right now. And I don't have to get up early every single day. I probably should. You know, it might be something that I want to work on, but it's not something I do every day right now. I mean, a lot of times I stay up late, so it's kind of hard for me to get up early. But like I said, when I first started my business, I wake up at 5 o'clock every morning, no matter if I stayed up till 2 o'clock in the morning. I still woke up at 5 o'clock every day, and I worked 7 days a week until I built my business to where I wanted it to be, and I was comfortable with letting my secretary and my worker pretty much take the reins, you know. and being able to see how that worked and see how my training actually worked. So what do you do? Do you wake up early? Do you wake up at 7? You say, I don't care, I wake up at 10 and work till, do you stay up all night? I know some people on here stay up all night and work all night. So I would love to hear what you do. The next one I'm going to talk about that I found on the internet says, do a brief digital detox. So, who takes time away from every day from electronics? If so, how long? Do you have like, oh, I'm not touching my phone for this amount of time. I'm not doing that. So I'm just curious. So who all does that? Do a brief digital detox every single day. Curious to see. Me, I've never done this, but I do take time out to do other things every day that prevent me from using my digital devices. But honestly, electronics are an essential in my daily habits. That might be something I need to work on. So, but there's times where I kind of have like an indoor garden. I go in there and spend time. I go in there and like just trim the leaves, and I love it. I love going in there and watching it grow every single day, and being able to pick the tomatoes off there, pick the jalapenos off there, and put it on a burger or something. It's really cool to me to be able to do that, and that's something I just started in November. But I have like a little tent. I've talked about this before, in my garage, and I'm growing vegetables in there, and I tell you what, it's so cool. Radishes, like if you're just getting into growing a garden or something, like get radishes, because that's the easiest thing to grow, and it grows really fast. But there are things that I do that prevent me from using my devices like that, and there's a lot of times where I will literally just go set my phone down and spend time with my wife and my kid. But a lot of times that does involve TV, you know. But so I don't specifically do that. I do a lot of YouTube stuff. I'm working on a lot of my videos. We watch a lot of TV. We do go out to people's houses and spend time and play cards and things like that. But I think that it would be something that I might need to work on. Maybe doing a brief detox every single day. And also, I read scripture every single day. And so a lot of times, like I'm on my phone because I'm trying to do the read the Bible in a year thing right now. So it's an app on my phone. So I kind of have my phone for that. And we're going to get into that a little bit too in another one of these questions or another one of these statements about daily habits. But yeah, so the next one, well, before that, do you do a brief detox? Make sure I get that out there. Make sure everybody got their answer in. Do you do a daily brief detox? All right, so now the third one. We're going to go ahead and talk about the third one. You should have had plenty of time, that whole 10 seconds to say what you had to say on that. Now the third one says, start your day with calming music. Okay, so who starts every day with calming music? Me. I never tried this, but I do enjoy listening to my favorite tunes when I'm getting ready in the morning, when I'm taking a shower. I do enjoy that. I don't do it every day, though. A lot of times I like it to kind of be quiet, and I just like to think sometimes. But maybe I'll try some calming music. But my mind is normally running crazy in the morning times. I'm just thinking about things, what I'm going to do, and all that when I wake up in the morning. So my mind's normally racing. So I don't typically listen to calming music in the morning right when I start the day. But who starts their day every day with calming music? I would love to hear your answer. So put it right there in the comments right now. Do you start your day? Yes or no? And if you do, what do you consider calming music? That's another question I could ask. What are you listening to? What do you like listening to in the morning if you listen to calming music? All right, so the next question I have, or the next daily habit that I want to talk about that I found online, not by me. I literally just typed in 20 daily habits. I thought this would be fun to talk about because there's a lot of things I don't do on here, and a lot of things some of y'all might do on there, and I think that I think it's more of a mindset, and I don't know. Anyways, so the fourth one here is have a morning workout routine. So who here has a morning workout routine that they do every single day? Who wakes up and works out? Just curious. Me, I do not. But I have many times in the past, and I think it's a great way to think about what you're going to do that day, and you feel better throughout the day, honestly, if you can wake up and work out. But I've been lazy on that, and I have not worked out in a while. Maybe something I should think about doing for my health. Maybe it's something I need to do. But as of right now, I'm not doing it every day. I'm not really doing a whole lot. Like I said, I get out in the yard and water everything and spend time in my little garden, and I like to clean things up. That's like my thing. I like to go around and make sure everything's all nice and clean. But that's just me. But I don't wake up and work out. I might do. There's a lot of things I do when I wake up, but it's not workout anymore. But when I first moved here, that was something I woke up every morning and I would work out for a while. It was before I even started my business. And when I started my business, I actually started putting that effort and time into my business instead of working out. I would, like, maybe go and take a walk or something like that, walk my dog or something like that, but it wasn't a workout routine. But when I first moved here, I had a full workout routine that I did, and I would run. I got to the point where I would run like 2 miles a day, like in the morning time, and then I would do a workout after I ran 2 miles, and it was like a whole thing. And I felt really good. Like, I probably felt more healthier than I did my whole life, but I don't do that anymore. I got lazy on that, so me needed to be something I work on. All right, so who wakes up and works out? All right. Anyways, the fifth one is eat a healthy breakfast. So, who starts their day with a healthy breakfast every single day? If so, what do you eat? If you wake up every day and you consider what you eat healthy every single day, what do you eat? If not, what do you like to eat for breakfast? I'm curious. So put that in the comments right now. If you start your day every day with a healthy breakfast, what do you eat? And if you don't, just say no. I don't do that. I eat whatever I want. Me, I do my best to eat yogurt, granola, strawberries, bananas every morning with a drink full of vitamins called Plexus. Now, I don't do that every day, but I do try to eat a healthy breakfast every day. But occasionally, I love to eat chocolate chip pancakes, bacon, scrambled eggs with cheese, hash browns, grits, French toast with strawberries, with powdered sugar, waffles, breakfast burritos. Man, breakfast burritos. It's kind of making me hungry. But anyway, so that would be my answer for that one. I do my best to eat healthy in the morning because I do notice a difference. And I actually, by just changing my breakfast diet, I actually lost weight. I was gaining a lot of weight real quick, and I was like, dang, what am I doing? I was like eating all these breakfast burritos and stuff in the morning, biscuits and gravy and stuff like that. And I cut that out, started eating healthy, and I lost enough weight where I was content with where I was at with my weight. But yeah, so who wakes up, starts their day with a healthy breakfast every single day? And if so, what do you eat? All right, so the next one is meditate. So who meditates every day? Put that in the comments right now if you meditate every day. And do you listen to like a YouTube thing when you meditate, or you just be in there like home? Like, what do you do when you meditate? What do you consider meditating? I feel like I meditate in the shower sometimes, maybe. Just be sitting there thinking, and the hot water's running on me, and then I realize I need to get out of the shower because I have things I have to do. Maybe that's meditating. I don't know. But I've only meditated a couple times in my whole life. I have meditated a couple times, and I've used the YouTube thing. But I've tried hot yoga and was doing that a couple times a week, and that is almost torture in my opinion. But when COVID came through, I stopped doing it, and I haven't been back. But that would be the closest thing to meditation for me, but still not daily. But I have tried meditation a couple times, just people that I've ran into that do meditation. And I think my business coach actually had said something about trying meditation for some nightmare stuff that I had. But I'd say it, I don't know. It just depends on the person and if you believe that it works. I think that's what I would say. If you believe something works like that, it will probably work better for you. If you don't believe it, it's going to be kind of harder, I guess. So who meditates every day? That was the thing on that. It says they meditate. That one of the daily habits of a successful person is to meditate. Don't know about that. But I guess it depends on how you define success as well. So always remember that. I think everybody has a different definition of success in their mind on what they consider themselves to be successful. Like, they draw that line of, okay, I'm successful because you kind of make your own life. And I think success is more of a content. I think if you can be content, then you're being successful. That's just my opinion. I don't think it has to do with with money or anything. I don't think you don't have to be rich to be successful, because you can be miserable and have a ton of money, and I don't consider that as successful. But anyway, so who meditates every day? I don't want to get too far off topic. We're at 21 minutes right now, so I'm gonna try to make this about 30 minutes, and then we're gonna jump straight into the live show right after this, and it'll be me live, and it's not really me reading like I'm doing with this show. It's gonna be a lot different. The live show is gonna be a lot different. It's gonna be more of me being an open book to you. And I promised I would go live. The reason why I'm starting to go live a lot more now is because I promised once I got to 1,000 subscribers that I would start going live, because I could get that support if I need it from YouTube. So that's why, if you're wondering out there, like, why all of a sudden you starting to go live? Well, it's because I'm over 1,000 subscribers, and I promised everybody I would. But the next one is the 7th one, and this is keep a daily journal. So the 7th habit of a successful person is keep a daily journal. Who keeps a daily journal out there? Just curious. Put it in the comments right now. Do you keep a daily journal? I'd love to hear your feedback on that. Me, I had one when I was a kid. I would write to God every day. I had one for my prayers. I actually have plenty of journals, but they are all full of lyrics for songs right now. That is something I really don't talk about a lot, and I don't like to talk about. But I've been making music for a very long time, like 13 years now. I've been making music and writing songs. I've never had writer's block. I've wrote thousands of songs. I don't talk about them. I don't advertise for them. I don't want to be famous or anything. I don't like the attention for that. I don't like being known as a rapper, I guess. So, because I guess most would consider it as rap, but it's like Christian rap, so it's like clean. But anyways, I don't get too far off topic. But yeah, so most of my journals are for lyrics. That's when I spend time with God, and I just really just like to write. So that's I would consider that, I guess, as a daily journal. I don't know. I write pretty much every day, whether I'm working on the show or something, but it's not really a daily journal, I guess. It's I don't know, just the things I'm doing. I like to write them down to kind of get a visual, and I can stay on track, because I can tend to steer off and go somewhere else really quickly. Let's see. So, who keeps a journal daily? Just curious out there. So put it in the comments if you keep a journal daily. Just curious. Now the next one is, the 8th one is practice gratitude. Who spends time being grateful every single day? Just curious. Put it in the comments right now. Do you practice gratitude? Do you practice being thankful for things? Me, I think this is so important, okay? Why be mad about things that we have no control over? We want to be thankful for the things that we have and the things that we do not have, but that's just my opinion. I do spend every day being thankful for a lot more than I complain. I would say it can be a healthier way to live. Try not to stress about what you can't control. Now, you will at times, but remind yourself in that moment that you don't have control, and just breathe and get through the situation. And again, this is all just my opinion. But yeah, I would say that's super important. Like, when you practice gratitude, it's a totally different outlook on things. And I was actually just talking to my mom about that this morning. They were supposed to head out here today. They were supposed to drive out here, and my stepdad tested positive for COVID. My mom tested positive for COVID now, so now they're both sick, and they're not able to drive out here. He took a vacation and everything, and so they're kind of bummed. We're kind of bummed. We wanted to see him. We wanted them to come out and see the baby and everything, but they're not able to come out. So, I was just telling my mom the same thing. Just be thinking about all things you have. You know what I mean? Like, we have so much that we can be thankful for. Just look around. Look around you. You can find something to be thankful for. Whether it's your blue jeans or your shoes or your socks. If you don't have none of that, then I don't know. Like, all that stuff's available. Hopefully you have at least that. But, there's always somebody out there that's doing a lot worse than you. So don't throw yourself too much of a pity party. Just really, put your head down and work. Now, that's not to say that, a lot of times we don't need help. We could always use a helping hand at times. But sometimes it's better just to push through it, Sometimes those struggles make up your journey. I've seen something like that H.D. Washman said on Pro Window Cleaning to a guy that was talking about how rough he had it, and was wondering if anybody had any tools that they could give away. And I literally told him that I could send him some if he gave me his address, but never heard from the guy yet. So maybe he'll send me his address and I can send him some stuff. I got a ton of stuff. I mean, I had H.D. Washman come by and gave him a ton of stuff, and I have a ton of stuff that I can give him. That we were not using anymore, that things that I've tried that, didn't really work for me. that are just sitting in there. So I'll probably send him some of that stuff if he sends me his address. But anyway, so, just be grateful for what you have, and don't be scared to reach out for help too. Don't be ashamed. There are times where I've had to reach out for people. Now, not always have I been able to get that help, but I pushed through it, you know what I mean? And it's really made me a strong person, and I've been able to go through my struggles, always depending on God, because a lot of times I can't depend on people. So maybe that's something that you look into too, just my opinion. But anyway, so practice being grateful. If you don't, I highly recommend that. So yeah, I would say that's a great thing to do, is to practice gratitude. Now I'm going to go ahead and jump into the WCR spin wheel. And we have a couple of more topics tonight. I got 2 more to read and go over, and then we're going to go into the live show. So right now I'm going to go ahead into the WCR spin wheel. Make sure to answer that question as soon as possible. People win by seconds. I just hope everybody's not upset. Don't be upset. It's just free, and I feel like God's giving the tools to the right people, so just calm down. I'm doing this every week. You're always going to have an opportunity to win stuff. If there's a tool that has already been won that you want to win, put it in the comments right now. I'll write it down. I can make a list for them. That's what I do. Once I start getting low on tools, I make them a list, and they send me everything that's on the list. So if there's a tool that you want to see, something that you want to win, just let me know in the comments, and then I will let them know. I'll put it on the list. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into the WCR spin wheel. There's going to be a question right above the spin wheel. Make sure to answer that as quickly as possible. Here we go. All right, congratulations to the third person. We're going to do the third person again. So congratulations to the third person. You have won this hard water stain remover. And the answer to that was giveaway 20. So giveaway night 20. So who in the comments do you see that was the third person to answer that correctly? Please let me know right now in the comments. Everybody say, hey, I've seen this person on the third person or whatever. That way we know who won this right here. So congratulations, whoever you are. You'll get this, and I'll send you a Squeegee Life towel and a window cleaning resource sticker. Just make sure to use this product, and then after you used it a few times, go on there and leave a review on windowcleaner.com and let them know that you want it on this show. So thank you so much, everybody, for being on the show. Got a couple more topics, and then I'm going to go into the live show. And during the live show, I do have something special I'm not going to say, but there's something I'm going to do on the live show. And I'll talk about that a little bit more when we get to that point. But right now I'm going to go ahead and jump right back into the topic. So here we go. So the 9th one that it said on the internet, remember we're talking about successful habits of a successful person. I'm sorry. I can't even say that right. So we're talking about 10 daily habits of successful people. Okay, I got it right that time. All right. So number 9 says choose 3 goals to prioritize daily. So do you have 3 goals that you specifically work on daily? Please answer that in the comments right now. So me, no, I do not. But I do have goals and a business coach that I meet with monthly to hold me accountable for my goals and help me choose goals for each month. This helps me stay on task in between our coaching. I pay for coaching, so in order for me to get my money's worth, I have to be coachable and do what I say I'm going to do. That doesn't mean I will be able to complete every single goal, but I will do my best to reach every single goal. So, do you have 3 goals that you specifically work on every single day? Not I don't. I don't have three that I work on every day. I have goals for the year, goals for the month. Every time I talk to my business coach, we go over things that he's going to ask me, did I do the next time I talk to him? And sometimes it's no, I haven't had a chance to do that. I was doing this happened, this came up. Things come up and things happen. But you still want to do your best, and it just makes you hold a little bit accountable, because I love being able to go in there and be like, yep, I did everything, man. We killed it last month. We made this much. We made more than. I love being able to tell them that. You know what I mean? I don't like being able to be like, no, I didn't do that. You know, you want to be able to be coachable. I think that that's super crucial if you decide to get a business coach. But that's just my take on the goals part, and we've already talked about goals. I got a whole show on goals. You can go back and find that show. I can't even remember what show it is, but somebody knows what show that was. But anyways, so no, I don't. I don't have three goals that I specifically work on. But if you have three goals that you specifically work on daily, I would love to hear your answer on that. And maybe just throw out a goal. Maybe that'll help spark an idea for somebody. All right, so the last one I'm going to talk about on this show is read up on your industry. So one of the habits, daily habits of a successful person is read up on your industry. From what it says online, not my opinion. You can see I don't do a lot of this stuff, so I don't live my life based upon these things. Don't really care. But I think it would be an interesting topic to talk about, since we're going to be here every Friday night giving away tools anyways. I thought this would be cool. So, who reads up on your industry every single day? Put that in the comments right now. Do you read up on your industry every single day? Do you read up on window cleaning, pressure washing, solar panel cleaning, whatever you do out there? I'm sure that most of you clean windows, so do you read up on the window cleaning industry? Are you on pro window cleaning? There's so many questions I have here to talk about in this little topic, but I'm not going to drag it out too long. But for me, if checking Facebook and reading what people are talking about in the window cleaning groups counts, then yes, every day, every single day. I find it interesting, and I like to see the different windows and tools that are out there on Facebook that people make. People make cool tools, and you know, they just do things different. I think it's super cool to see how everybody does everything. I watch some YouTube, but not much. Honestly, I don't really watch much YouTube. It's funny because a lot of my subscribers, I try to go and I'll subscribe, but they don't have any videos, and so I'm like, what the heck? And I see a lot of people leaving YouTube, so not really sure what's happening on that, but I'm still here. I ain't going nowhere right now, so I guess I'm just getting started. I just got to 1,000. But yes, I don't really watch YouTube a whole lot. But reading for me is reading scripture or biblically teachings on being a good father and a husband. The reason is because that's the most important thing in my life. It's more important than window cleaning and everything else. I'm supposed to provide, so I love what I do. I love window cleaning, and I just so happens to be what I do to provide for my family. But my family comes first. So I'm actually reading a book right now about leading as a father and being a good husband. So I'm actually reading something about that right now, and I'm doing the read scripture in a year thing. There's a app if you want to do this. It's really cool. It actually has like little videos and everything, kind of walks you through it, and you can understand scripture a lot better. But there's an app called Read Scripture, and you just download that app. This is for iPhones. I'm not sure about Android, but iPhones, you can just download the app, Read Scripture, and it has little sections you read every day. So it makes it real easy just to click on it, you know, watch the video. I think it takes about 15 to 20 minutes every single day, and you can do it in a year. But when I first started, I was reading more and more and more. I'm almost at the end of Genesis. This is actually something I just started at the beginning of this year. So I'm almost through Genesis, and my wife did it. It took her 2 years, but she still did it. So that's kind of what gave me the idea. I was like, oh, I'll do it. Last time I read the Bible from start to finish was my senior year in high school. So I haven't done it in many years, and I've definitely read different chapters, and you know, I've definitely read a lot, but it's normally just like, oh, I'm going to read Psalms today, or I'm going to read Proverbs, or I'm going to read John, I'm going to read Matthew today. I need a reminder or something, you know, or I'm looking to see, oh yeah, like what did that say, like about that, you know. I do that a lot, but I don't really read it from start to finish. I've only done that once, and like I said, that was my senior year of high school. But anyway, so that would be more of what I think about when I think of reading, like technically like reading a book. But that's what I read. So who reads on your industry every single day? Who out there reads in general? Like who out there reads books, just likes to read books? What do you read and how often? Just curious what everyone is doing out there. And do you read on your phone or in a book? Do you listen to audiobooks? Write down your answer or remember it. You can put it in the comments right now, because that's what we're going to start with on the live show right after this premiere show goes off. And I also have 10 more daily habits of successful people to read that I found on the internet. So make sure you go to the live show right after this. So all you got to do is go to my channel. As soon as this is over, go to my channel. You should already be on live. I'm going to try to go live while this show's still going on at the end of it. And then we can go from there. We'll read the last 10. Like, it's going to be a lot more free for all instead of already having what I want to talk about. I'm just going to kind of be talking about it and talk with you about your answers, and read your answers on here to everybody that is watching. So yeah, so those are the first 10 daily habits of successful people that I found on the internet, and I want to take the time right now to ask everyone's opinion on when to do the live show moving forward. Tonight it's going to be right after this show, but I would like to hear everybody's take. I know Kenny requested to do one earlier for the East Coast people to watch. So what if I did a live show before the giveaway show on Fridays? I've thought about that. Or do you want to still see it after the show on Fridays? Or does everybody want to pick a different day or a different time? Let me know in the comments right now what you would like to see, where you're located, your time zone, or you can tell me what time you would like it to be, or what works best for you. You know, because I'm going to try to, like, I mean, I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of different answers, but I'm sure we can come to an agreement on something. I think that it would be really cool to do one before. A lot of times I'm ready for the show around 5:30, 6 o'clock. I start getting ready for the show. So, I mean, I could do a live show at like 5 and then kind of stop doing the live show about 5:45, 6 o'clock. And that give everybody a kind of a break before the show. I thought about that. But yeah, I just want to hear your take on it. So in the comments right now, please just give me your take on that. Tell me what days you think would work best in your schedule. Like, if a certain day works better, like even if it's like a Sunday afternoon, I think I would be okay with going live for maybe an hour or so on a Sunday afternoon. I could even do it like, about 3 o'clock or something. But just let me know in the comments right now, and then we'll kind of vote on that. We'll talk more about that in the live show as well. But yeah, so that is all I have for the show tonight. I just wanted to see what everybody's take was on that, and we could talk about it in the live show, and that wraps it up. So I really appreciate everybody being on here. Please make sure to go on to the live show. Dang, we were on here for almost 40 minutes talking about these. So hopefully I got another 40 minutes in me on the next 10 topics. Might even be longer than that. So hopefully you get to spend some time with me, and then you can go spend time with your family. Let's talk about when we want to do the live show together. I'm taking this journey with you, the person that is watching, the viewer that is watching right now, like you. Yes, you. I appreciate you. That's why I want your take. I want your take on the show, how I can get better on the show. What would you like to see? What tools would you like to see? You can even send me some questions that you think would be cool. Like, I want you to be engaged with this channel and this show, so we can do this together. I don't want it to always be about me. That's why I want to have guests on the show. And I always, even if it's negative, I don't care. Just tell me what you think about the show. If you don't like the show, tell me what you would like to see different. I'm totally open to making this show for the public. You know what I mean? I'm trying to make it for y'all too. I'm having fun with it. I'm being myself. So, I'd love for y'all to be involved. And that's why I'm doing this. But yep, well, that wraps it up. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. If you won something from Window Magic Supply, make sure to go on there and send me a picture when you get it. And if you won from Window Cleaning Resource, just go on there and leave a review. Let them know that you got it from here. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. We are taking donations and might be doing some cash prize giveaways in the future. If you want to know more about that, send me an email. And the people that are going to be able to win the money are only going to be the people that donate. So keep that in mind. So if you don't donate, you're not going to be able to win the money. But I do have some people that are on here. I have quite a few people actually that are just sending, like, a few bucks here. They'll give me a little bit of extra money from their shipping. There's a couple people that are sending money every single week. But that's what's making this happen, to where y'all can win some cash to help you grow your business, to help you provide for your family. That's what I want to try to do. I want to help the window cleaning community. That's why I got this show going. But yeah, really appreciate y'all's time. We'll see y'all on the next show, the next live show. See y'all next week as well. And I hope y'all have a blessed weekend. See you in just a few. Peace out.